welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Cancer, July 2013. Happy birthday, Cancer! Well, this started for you in June. Many of you had your birthdays in June, and now through July, you're in your strongest time of the year. The focus is on you. It's all about you. Jupiter went into Cancer. It doesn't get any better than that. Jupiter will not be back for another 12 years, so it's all about expanding you, uplifting you, empowering you, expanding your consciousness, expanding your growth, financial expansion, personal expansion, business expansion. And so you have a lot to look forward to. Now, July starts with fireworks because the sun in your sign is opposing powerful Pluto in Capricorn and unstable Uranus in Aries. And so, this theme continues about how you're showing up, how you're taking care of yourself, what you're doing in relationships, what you're doing in business partnerships, personal partnerships, what you're doing in the world, how you define your individuality in the world, your reputation in the world. Now, one of the challenges you have this month is you're going to have a tendency to overthink and overanalyze. And, this can just keep you spinning in your thoughts. And that can kill off the good optimism coming from Jupiter. So, give your brain a vacation. Remind yourself, I'm only responsible for the choices I'm making. I'm not responsible for what other people are doing, only what I'm doing. So I'm not going to think myself to death. I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to choose to feel good. Now you have your new moon, and this happens on July 8th. And, the message for everybody is to pay attention to our feelings, because feelings are our guidance system. Feelings tell us what's really going on. And when we ignore our feelings, we overeat, we overwork, and we overspend. So, feelings, nothing more than feelings. So don't forget your feelings, pay attention to your feelings, but don't spin in the self-talk and the brain. Let the brain go to sleep. Meditate. Distract yourself with positive things. Now, the Cancer new moon is in challenging aspect to Uranus and Pluto, so you've got to look at your relationships. What are you doing with this person? What are you doing in this situation? What are you doing in your career? What are you doing with your work? You really want to pay attention to this, because the message with this Cancer new moon is your strength will increase as you shift out of old habits and old patterns that no longer serve you. Use the new moon to follow your heart's desire. This is your new moon for the year. But it is, separating off from Pluto and Uranus. It's not exact, but it is there. And so it is about paying attention to how you own your power, how you give your power away. Are you innovating your career? If you're in a job you don't like, move yourself out of there. Start your own business. Move yourself forward. Now, Sirius Saturn turns direct on July 8th. Saturn has been retrograde in Scorpio since February 18th. And this is in the area of risk-taking, true love, romance, self-confidence, self-appreciation, self-expression. And with Saturn moving direct in this area, Saturn is saying, what have you learned this first retrograde cycle of Saturn? And that's from February till now. See, Saturn is the teacher's teacher, and Saturn teaches you patience, wisdom, and self-discipline. Wisdom is gained through testing, delays, and limitation. Saturn in Scorpio wants you to own your authority, own your power, set boundaries. And this has to do with relationships with you. It has to do with your work, your position in the world, your reputation in the world, but it has a lot to do with how you give your power away in relationships. One of the challenges I find for many Cancers is you vicariously live through other people, or you ground yourself through other people, but those other people may not be worthy of you. And so it's about you taking your power back and finding your inner strength from within, finding your inner strength from grounding yourself into Gaia. Instead of grounding through others, ground into Gaia. Ground yourself right into the planet. And Gaia will feed you. Gaia will empower you. Now, there's a wonderful grand trine going on with Saturn and Neptune and Jupiter in your sign. And so this has to do with you owning the power, you moving from self-direction, self-initiation, personal involvements, that you take the initiative. Anything where you strike out and make things happen, you'll be successful. If you're waiting on other people, you're going to be frustrated. The message here for you, Cancer, is to trust in yourself and be the leader. Now, the way out from this harsh Pluto energy is this fabulous grand trine going on with Jupiter in your first house. It's all about Cancer now, to Saturn in the area of self-confidence, creative self-expression, and to Neptune in the area of your future vision, your spirituality, what you believe. It's really good. It's a really good energy, and it's empowering the Cancers. It's all about lifting you up and empowering you. And Mars joins Cancer in your sign on July 13th. Now your actions can be driven by your intuition, your feelings, and your personal desires. This is an awesome energy for you. So now you have Mars in your sign, giving you a lot of get up and go, making things happen. You can make things happen now. Isn't that exciting? That's what it's all about. Uranus retrogrades July 17th through December 17th. So innovation may take a back seat, yet this emerging grand water trine fills you with hope, optimism, and nourishment. Take your time, practice loving kindness. And Mercury the Messenger moves direct on July 20th. Yay! It's been retrograde in your sign and since June 26th, and that's just crazy making. You know, you have to keep making the same phone call, or you have to keep saying the same thing over and over because the person isn't hearing it. Or you keep sending the email and they don't get it. It goes into spam folder. It goes into the cosmos. It's just been crazy making. Well, now Mercury is direct. So things are really going your way, Cancer. So don't spin in the negative thoughts. Focus on what's working. Focus on what's positive in your life. Take action. Venus enters Jupiter on July 22nd. And this is wonderful energy for you because it is all about communication, speaking, writing, teaching, using the internet, getting out in the community, networking, sharing your ideas. Then the Sun enters his home sign, Leo the Lion, on July 22nd, and you have the Aquarius full moon on July 22nd. Now, Leo is about the individual, the star, the leader. Aquarius is about the team, the group, the tribe we belong to. You need both to be successful. Now, Saturn is in Scorpio, challenging the Aquarius full moon. So Saturn is opposing, squaring the Sun and squaring the Moon at the full moon on the 22nd. Saturn in Scorpio is revealing the chinks in your ego structure, your blind spots. For instance, where are you giving your power away? This is where you must work to gain greater self-confidence. Saturn says release the distractions, narrow your focus, and home in on specific goals. So this is a really powerful month. And the grand water trine is going all month. It's going on at your new moon, which means it will be with you all year. So Jupiter is working with you all year, and Jupiter is in harmony with Saturn, in harmony with Neptune. This is good for business expansion. This is good for spiritual expansion. This is good for money expansion. And Saturn is in there with the T-square at the Aquarius full moon going, hey, why are you getting so distracted? Why are you wasting your time thinking about those people or that situation? Don't even waste your brain power thinking about it. Focus on what you can do. Focus on what you need to do and let the rest go. And at the Aquarius full moon, we have an incredible grand water trine because Mars is now in Cancer, coupled with Jupiter. The two of them are sitting together, forming this grand water trine with Saturn and Neptune. This is fantastic. You can be driven for success. You can have abundant energy to get things done. You have spiritual protection protecting you all year, Cancer, because it's at the new moon and it's going on all in July, so it's with you all year until your birthday of 2014. You can totally concentrate. This energy is for practical dreamers. It gives you loving assertiveness where you can set boundaries with others and get done what you need to get done. It gives you an inborn timing. Timing is everything. And you have a lot of spiritual protection. You have a lot of spiritual protection. Now, On July 27th through July 31st, Mars in Cancer is in challenging aspect to Uranus and Pluto. This is a highly volatile energy. This dynamic can bring old issues to a head. Avoid power struggles. Avoid ego battles. Avoid right fighting. Instead, focus on what is working. Communicate effectively with others and create that win-win with other people. When we create the win-win, people will work with us because they don't feel like we have an agenda or we're just trying to run over them. So when you're working with others, let them know how they benefit from working with you. And in this way, you team up and you get things done. Now, I've added a free astrology chart service for you on my website. The link is below. It's important for you to know your ascendant because many of you are just following the sun sign, but you may have a different ascendant, and that gives you a different timing. So go to my website, pull up your natal chart, find out where your ascendant is, find out where your moon is, and then that way you can follow all three if they are different. And it's a free service that is just for you. So in summary, I would say that love is strong for you this month. It's all about self-initiation, self-starter, be a self-starter, make things happen. You know, if you're running into walls with other people, don't spin in it, let it go. Focus on what you can do. Focus on what you're responsible for. Focus on what you can get done. And you will see a lot of successes this year. And I mean from your birthday of 2013 to your birthday of 2014, because Jupiter is with you all year, lifting you up, making your health better, making your money better, making you better, which makes your relationships better. So you take good care of you, and happy birthday. Much love, my beloved Cancers. And go for it. Don't wait on others. Let them figure it out for themselves. You start the business. You go get that new job. You go and get a new relationship. You go take a vacation. Whatever it is you want to do, go and do it for yourself. That's what the energy is saying. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and favoring my videos. You're awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like a personal detailed look at your astrology and work with me one-on-one, it's very easy. You go to the link below, which takes you to my astrology page. You choose the length of the session you want. Once I see you've made that commitment, I email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Cancer, be amazing.